Music artists are blessings to us. Their music is what soothes us whenever we need it. For their work, it is only appropriate that they get the worth and value they give us. Artists have been in the industry for so long. They've paid their dues and they get paid in return. That's why in today's video, we will be talking about the top 10 highest paid music artists of all time. Make sure you stick till the end. You're in for a ride. Let's go! Starting on top of our list is the veteran superstar Madonna. This powerful vocalist has been in the music scene for a long time now and has blessed us with her pop hits since the 80s and forward. Since she's been in the game for so long, she has experienced all the ups and downs that the industry has faced over the years, and she has managed to rise above it all. Not only is she well known for her music, but she is also an award-winning actress, having won the Golden Globe in 1996. She owns a series of health clubs, is the author of several children's books, and is a fashion designer. She is also the proud owner of Maverick Records. The singer is reported to be worth a whooping sum of $590 million. Her wealth is courtesy of her tireless tours. Being the hard worker that she is, Madonna has played more live shows than any other female music artist of all time. She is easily considered as one of the most hardworking women in show business. According to the Guinness Book of Records, Madonna is listed as the best-selling female recording artist of all time. Also, the Recording Industry Association of America lists her as United States' second highest certified female artist, with Barbra Streisand at the top of the list. When it comes to making the right music that will stay relevant and bring multiple awards, some artists are just geniuses. Julio Iglesias is one of those artists. He is a man with many awards. His awards are too numerous to list, if we may add. Name a country on the planet and we bet that he has at one time been named the most popular artist in that country. Apart from his groundbreaking record sales, Julio Iglesias has performed over 5,000 concerts in his lifetime. That's enough concerts to last a lifetime if you ask me. Iglesias is amongst the top 10 record sellers in history. Globally, he has sold over 250 million albums. Back in 1969, he released his first album, and ever since he has rarely missed a year without an album. His most recent album was released in 2017. Would it be shocking to see him worth $600 million? Yes, 600! An interesting fact that many may not know about him is that Iglesias was formerly a professional soccer player. He quit due to a car crash injury. One time, he could not sell his $28 million home. He bulldozed it and rebuilt the house to his taste. I could do that if I have that kind of net worth. At number 8, we have Bono, the lead singer of a U2 band. You remember the artist that got his hat flown to Italy for $1,700? Yes, he's the guy. Bono is always known to wear those glasses while speaking about social activists and eco issues. It doesn't matter what people say, one has to agree that Bono is a boss. Apart from his work as a musician and songwriter, Bono is also generally a businessman, venture capitalist, and a philanthropist. He remains the unapologetically outspoken phenomenon that the Irish people seem to revere with the utmost respect. The man is worth an incredible sum of $700 million. In the early 2000s, there's hardly anyone who didn't know Dr. Dre. Almost like a household name, after signing Eminem in 1998 and 50 Cent in 2002, Dre became a stronghold to contest with in the American rap scene. His impact in the music and rap scene can never be undermined. He started from being an NWA member to hearing with Death Row Records before finally operating his own record label. He's so far released 2 albums under his own name. Aside from that, he is a guest star, compilation creator, and an exceptional beat producer. Dr. Dre has even been involved in some acting in the past, although that didn't seem like some of his strong points. His net worth lurks around $800 million. Ever heard of Beats by Dre? He used to own it. Dre sold his top headphones company Beats by Dre to Apple back in 2014. This is one of the major moves that launched him way up this list. It was an effortless $3 billion decision for Apple considering the impeccable product and its marketing. It's no longer news that Canadian artists are now taking over the music scene. From Drake to The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, the list is endless. This list wouldn't be complete with Canadian veteran artist Celine Dion. With a net worth of $800 million, Celine Dion remains the top wealthiest music artist of all time in Canada, also taking number 6 on our list of highest paid music artists. Celine Dion took advantage of the popularity of autotune and rode straight to the top 10 list with her smashing hit on the Titanic soundtrack. So far, Celine Dion has released albums in English and French and has the record of the highest concert residency globally. In Las Vegas alone, she can command a whopping sum of $500,000 per show. It may not seem like much until you'd realize that she performed her 1,000th show in Las Vegas in 2016. Celine Dion has been honored with French and Canadian titles for civilian merits and contributions. P. Diddy, aka Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean John, Sean Combs, call him whatever, and much more. We are sure there is more where that came from. Sean Puffy Combs comes at number 5 with a net worth of $900 million. Of course, with names as plenty as his, it would have been weird if he had no relevance. P. Diddy, as he's often called, is the owner of the label Bad Boy Entertainment. This is exactly what launched the careers of artists like Mass and the notorious B.I.G. He also owns a successful perfume line, clothing line, and a hit TV show on MTV called Making the Band. P. Diddy, like most of the richest people in the world, is a college dropout. He left school where he was studying as a business major. Interestingly and somewhat ironically, he was listed on Forbes as a top 40 entrepreneur who is under the age of 40 back in 2002. With a net worth of $900 million, Herb Alpert takes number 4 on our list. Hubert Alpert and the Tijuana Brass Band have released a total of 28 albums on the Billboard chart, with 5 different albums making number 1 on the chart. He has received 14 certified platinum albums, 9 Grammys, and 15 gold albums. He has made a total sale of over 72 million worldwide. If you want to know who the A in A&M Records is, well, now you know, it's Alpert. He later sold his share of the company in 1987 for $500 million. Other than music, he is involved in professional sculpting. Herb Alpert is the only musician who has become number 1 on the Billboard 100 as both instrumentalist and vocalist. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one, is a famous lyric from the Beatles. Maybe one of the members dreamed that he would be the one of the highest paid artists of all time. Well, Paul McCartney dreamed it, and here he is. Paul and John Lennon shared writing credits for their run, and this guaranteed that both of them would be swimming in riches forever. Paul has been a relevant pop icon since the early 60s. From his killer solo career, to the band Wings, to his collaboration with Michael Jackson and recently Kanye West, Paul is indeed a pop icon. Paul McCartney is a multi-instrumentalist who has written up to 32 songs to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. His song Yesterday happens to be the most covered song of all time. It has been remade by over 2,000 music artists and bands. Now that's some huge royalties. He holds an estimate of over 25,000 copyrights. Paul has been recognized twice by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most honored performer and composer in music and as the most successful songwriter that ever lived. Paul has a net worth of $1.2 billion. I wouldn't want to be controversial, but Jay-Z is arguably the greatest rapper alive. His success, consistency, and professionalism are something that needs to be studied. As expected, he has 19 Grammy Awards to his name, owns a successful clothing company, Rocawear, has an equally successful record label, Rockefeller, sold over 100 million, and rounds it up with one of the most successful female artists of all time, Beyoncé, as a wife. This man here couldn't ask for more. Jay-Z is reported to be worth over $1.4 billion. He used to be the president of Jam Recordings. He is also a licensed sports agent. Topping our list is Andrew Lloyd Webber with a net worth of $1.5 billion. If you're wondering why he takes first place, we'd give you the lowdown. You most likely haven't come across his name, but you would have come across his music. He penned the music for 20 of the greatest hits on Broadway, including Jesus Christ Superstar, The Phantom of the Opera, Evita, School of Rock, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Cats, and so on. These are shows that still happen nightly across the globe. Some of the shows have been running for over a decade straight. His earnings are generated from shows related to his products. This includes merchandise, soundtracks, ticket sales, and film adaptations. Till date, he still collected royalties from 2 songs he wrote for the infamous Elvis Presley. Andrew Lloyd Webber is a man of no little stature. He has been granted a title of nobility and knighthood for his contribution to the music scene. He has also been awarded 3 Grammys, 6 Tonys, an Academy Award, and a lot more. With that, we have come to the end of today's video. If there are artists who you think should have made the list, let us know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to click on the other videos displaying right now that are available to watch on our channel. For more information on this video, you can click on the links in the description box.